They've got to prove it here and now. Vertigo and a CT side start for FURIA. They've got R pushed all the way, looking for the first engagement. He's got 5 players here, and it doesn't take long.
FURIA having to pull everyone back over from mid. They will get here in time. This little slowdown from sAw is given a bit more room, and so FURIA, they play ahead of the smokes, they play through them, and it's Arostos taking heads off in the pistol. 3 kills from the man, often touted as the star of this squad, someone who can really step up and dominate games. I think, you know, he's left us wanting in some of these. You've seen those glimmers from Arostos, especially since we got into the BO3s. Yeah, I like the desk even mentioned here is him looking like a little bit of a liability at times on the B side of this map. That was more so on CT sides. We obviously we saw Payne managed to kind of make sAw look silly in that BO3. They dominated them. Another Brazilian team that we didn't have super high expectations of. But yeah, this is such an exciting game just for the reasons that the desk talked about with what's on the line, not just for these teams in a head-to-head and the paths they're on, but for what it means as for the whole region of the Americas, North and South, all rooting for FURIA right now. And even if you're aware of the mid gap here, if you're FURIA, which they are, you can see Cello's been holding that from over towards the B site. It's still a tricky fight for him to win here. He's kind of diverting his attention back and forth. So as it's pulled over towards ramp, that's when mid strikes. sAw, wow. Ooh, 3 kills very, very quickly. And he has shut down this B play. All that space in middle. Locked out by just one man. It's sAw. Bomb's gonna try and make its way up towards A, but FURIA are already rotating over. Oh, nice molly as well, buying more time for FURIA to get set up. They might not ever let this bomb go down. They can just run at sAw when the pressure is on. Bomb is still here in the site, but a 1v4, FURIA are unrelenting, and I love that move. They bring the fight, they deny that economical bonus. They've been pulling out a lot of these little gimmicks over towards ramp, and this triple boost certainly fits the bill. Yeah. Oh, even checked for, but it's the best part with the boost. You can just get one drop off. No reason hanging around and getting greedy. FURIA take aggressive. Boost up on the wood side can be nice. Maybe they do 2 boosts at the same time to catch FURIA off guard. sAw is only open to the wood one, but they're going to jump up right in the middle of the site. Nice entry for Arostos. It's up to Cello. Oh, awkward timing on the nade pull. It's that second player getting over that he's just not ready for, but Yuri and Fallen battle back and return the advantage to FURIA. Fallen and Art now take up defensive B. Forward angle out of Fallen, and he nails the shot. Yeah. Mutir is dead, and Fallen finishes the job here. 3 kills in the round from him. We were seeing that a little bit yesterday as well, not always buying the AWP on CT sides, even on Ancient. Look at this set play. This is why they rush mid with double flash, finding UJerks and ladder, and another man at top mid. Help is coming quickly, but I don't know if it's quick enough. Art still gets his 2nd kill. It's traded down to a 3-on-3 here. They're just going to fast group over at the top of ramp, try and hit this A side. Yuri waiting back at CT, but that one opportunity will elude him. Molly's not going to slow the plant down. It's a left side one, and so Story gets the numbers plugged in. FURIA now on for the retake. So much util. They got 2 mollies, 3 smokes. They can blanket this bomb site and blind sAw out of it. Certainly going to be seeing a molly on sandbags. That will force Roman out. This is going to be a hard round for sAw. The only thing in their pocket is the time. Story stayed in the site the entire round. Just sat on the bomb. His teammates falling around him. Story might have to be the hero here. Arostos is low at ramp, but Story is making a play. Just the one and done. And Arostos can't finish the job. It's going to be close. sAw seems to believe it's really down to the wire, and it's just shy of the defuse. Oh, that is a heartbreaker there for FURIA. They felt like they did everything right. Cello here to try and watch it. Now, we've seen him hit these uncomfortable timings in some of these mid-duels. This time he might find a favorable one. Catches UJerks pushing into the spawn, and they even naded that smoke open to fight for a bit more control of middle. Done a good job of locking out this mid play, something that sAw called from spawn. Mutir isn't known about. They could expect that someone slipped the net, and sAw cleanly done, controls that A1S.
And a lot of that was off the back of Art just playing as we expect, you know, the guy to play. Very aggressive, getting a lot of like 1-for-1s that would open up big parts of the map. Another aggressive opener for FURIA. They take control on B stairs. sAw falls, but Cello keeps it even. You've got to be paranoid about boosts as well. Nothing is safe for sAw. And here comes that aforementioned boost at the perfect timing. Players are already up past the crane. You've got to be careful, but a quick kill comes in. Now sAw know what's up.
Fallen gets there just in time. Able to deal with Roman at the front of the pack, and these boosts have been really annoying for sAw to deal with. Oh, a lovely flick from Fallen. There's no doubt he's feeling it right now. At 12-3, top in the charts is Fallen. Brings out that AWP and finds success with it right away. I think, you know, that was like the one angle you could have looked at this at. The one player that you could say could go toe-to-toe with his counterpart on the other side would be that Story Fallen AWP head-to-head. But Fallen entered God mode coming into this BO3, and he's going to finish this round off with a hat-trick. 3 kills in the round.
I want something out of sAw, man. I want some life. This team has looked, you know, they barely converted a 3v3 post-plant. Came down to the clock. And again, FURIA just throwing themselves, playing spawn base so much.
That's top performer, Arostos, knocked out of the round.
Yeah.
Ujax, you've seen these moments, you've seen these games where he pops off and he does all he can to keep him in it, but he's had a very quiet start, and Fallen will silence him in this round. Full blind on the smoke. Arostos is dead, and now so is Ujax.
Ooh, that's nice.
Gonna find Yuri at least, but the victory's looking to be short-lived. Roman with the double. He needs the ace clutch in the 1v3. Blocked over towards short. Another middle finger from FURIA. And Fallen now scoped in on the angle. You feel like he hits this every day of the week. Roman brushed aside.
You know, it feels like with these aggressive T-side spawns on this map, it's a lot harder for CTs to take the ramp control. They go for the mid-swing, and every round it has an idea, it has something behind it. FURIA take a 1-for-1. Typically, you'd think pushed all the way down. 1 kill would be perfect here. It's an early warning system. Art's got it. Bomb drop, everything you need. Damage is good, but sAw's better.
Yeah, locked in inside of the site, ready to go. The auto turret of sAw springs to life. First man dead, and more will follow. Smoke in the site lets them get a little bit closer, but sAw caught by the man going up and over the boost. Wasn't ready for that.
His timing's good.
Story low, needs to nail this shot. Fallen is whittled down, but that pulls Story's attention away. Yuri doesn't know it, but right now he's got the golden timing on this backstab. That kill is free, and now it's just Roman in another one of these clutches. Gonna try and get that bomb planted. It's a terrifying plant that he has no choice, he feels like, but commit to. And now the clutch has to begin. Smoke down, gives him a veil. Now they can... Well, now FURIA have to start considering other options. Did he cross with the smoke? Is he playing around it? They completely slow down. Maybe waiting for this smoke to fade, but a bit of noise made, and that's the only hint that Yuri needed. Knows where this last man is now, and as Roman goes forward, it's Fallen. Fast as lightning, man, on that kill. Didn't even see him swinging around the generator.
Just look at how paranoid he's playing in that 1v2. That's the pressure of the moment, right? FURIA don't even move. They know they're the better team right now. They are playing like it. And sAw, this might be a sad story, a sad way to go. Another 1-for-1 in middle, but Fallen throws a sprinkle on top. Need to go under the stairs, it's the best way to clear this.
They know they didn't have this control early, so they will go, they will check for but he gets out with both of them! He's not supposed to do that! You know you're not supposed to do that, Art. Double kill. And now just Ujax. 1 kill deep, or 2 kills now at the end of this round, but it's the end of the line as sAw cements a massive lead for FURIA here. Fast pistol round looking to come out from them. Full grouped on a full A hit. All the util to do it as well. Ujax, 1 kill from him at the top of ramp. He's going to hang around, looking for a little bit more here. Full support system in behind him and around him over at short. Awkward there for Story, who tries to peel back in a CT, but ends up giving a freebie over. Art and Yuri with kills apiece, but The advantage sides with sAw. Gonna need a big multi-kill from one of these two players left in the picture, and Art trying to be the candidate for that. Will he be ready for the short creep? Roman digs on that initial peak, tries to get out of there, but Mutiris makes it all the way through the short side. It's left to Yuri. Chance at the plant at least. Fakes it, and he's out of there. He knows where both players are.
Or is he? Creeping back. They've got to consider this. They must know. And this shadow in this position should give it away, right? As he walks around the corner, he's not in a hurry. They walk past him. Mutiris starts to consider this position, but the timing, oh my God, it's perfect. It is absolutely perfect. He knows someone's surely crept through. And as sAw take their time, they have no clue where he's gotten to. Step made. Roman walked onto, and Yuri takes the guaranteed kill. Now going for the plant, plenty of time. Doesn't know for sure where Mutiris is, but he's got a good read.
Mutiris almost has to make noise here. He's going to drop on down silent. But he doesn't want to commit to the drop, not yet. He hasn't seen Yuri, doesn't know where he's gotten to. This would be a masterclass of a clutch out of Yuri. And now he's spotted his last man, the final kill that would set FURIA up for the win, but Mutiris locks him out of it. A must-win pistol, a recovered 2v1.
Confirms this is exactly that, just a fake. And look at the rotation. Roman moving back. They're going to be 3 strong at B.
Everyone in the right place. Story's Orb delivers that first kill. Will that change FURIA's mind? They've got 25 seconds. They've got to commit. They've got to go running into this AWP.
Maybe save.
Into the triple setup. Smoke in their way now as well, and they can't get up the ramp. This is awkward. Fallen. Not even the intended target, but Story's getting switched online. As he locks them out of B. It's closed. This AWP finally finds results. They look to go through that smoke. Ujox tries swinging and fighting for it, but Yuri forced to be reckoned with. Second in the round out of the AK, and this hero gun is teeing FURIA up for something. They bought the util because, as you said, they plan to do damage. They've done that now. Now it's about finishing the job they started. They've got to get past Story, the one who ended their force buy in round 2. Art finds success with that scavenged gun, and so suddenly it is Story, all the pressure on him. They could even go back here. FURIA don't have to commit in the 5v2. And Cello is about to confirm that the B site is clear.
Yeah, it's just falling with a Glock, selling it. 17 and 5, he's faking the A play. They've realized now, they know enough time has transpired that someone's surely slipped the net. That was too good to be true. But what are you gonna do? Even fantastic double opening kill for Yuri. He's been the statistical best player in the last 3 months. Sure, FURIA have not had a lot of fun in 2024. But Yuri still got it.
Also nice to see Art, even drop the gun over in the first place, right? And then kind of facilitate that round to begin with.
It's tempting, at least. See what sAw give them. Flash players ready over the wood. Up he jumps, and they are blind. Good start for sAw.
I mean, this is where Arostos looks his best over towards B, when he's got that kind of supporting cast around him. When he's got the util to tee him up for openers, he's often good for them.
Okay.
Over in mid, Art walks to his death, trying to play the timing game there with sAw. Ends up living to regret it. Arostos, great round from his MP9. That 3K has kept sAw in this game.
I'm not even counting him out. I'll say that.
MP9s are the things to beat here for Yuri. One rifle up close. Swings on into him, and they will just count down. They give him the triple swing, and there's nothing that Yuri can do there.
But sAw light up that skillet. Oh my God, and so does Ujox. Burnt to a crisp, back on gap.
Art's doing Art things. The Mac-10 fast up through short.
Some things never change. This is kind of like the eco they won.
Yeah.
I'm getting scared.
Get one step further now. Story repositions back towards the spawn side on this AWP, and you imagine he's good for this kill, but a missed shot hands it over to Art. Gives away that chance at the trade, gives away the 5v3. And one smoke to cut off these sight lines. Roman's trapped on the other side of it. FURIA are not jumping the gun. They're waiting to see if they're given anything else. So far, the patience has been very rewarding for FURIA.
So methodical. They just clear gap. Now they've got 4 players in the site. There's no way anyone can rush this smoke. And the bomb plant's guaranteed. Cello doesn't need to even move. He can sit on the bomb and just be an annoyance with the pistol. There's surely no way you win this if you're sAw. Pistols or not, they've got to go quick.
One man in the site to get past, but it's this AK waiting back at ramp that you're worried about. Art cements it with a third, and with a bit of help from his friends, this one's a lock-in.
Orb Heaven.
They can go grab that. They could look to hunt Roman if they wanted to. He's low on health. He's running for the hills. FURIA.
Fallen has no armor. I wonder. Okay, calculated. 11 the difference.
Yeah, coming into the major, they hadn't lost to BO3 this year, and to suddenly have that streak not only broken, but turned super sour super quickly, lose 3 in a row.
They're so ready for this boost. I'm terrified for sAw. Wallbang connects. They just realize something's going on. It's looking too easy on the ramp. There's no contesting. And so FURIA, you can't play our game, not against us. Fallen waits, and you just know, you can feel he's gonna hit these.
Sees the reposition, waiting for it, Fallen with the first. And immediately that pressure again is back on sAw. They're playing from the back foot, they're playing a man down. Someone's got to make a play, someone's got to be a hero. Right now we just don't have the candidate for it.
Oh, the molly, it's fine, but it's too late, isn't it? It doesn't matter. Cello will die happy. He's got the plant. Caserato sees him jumping in. Great position. Can he get 2? Yes, he can. Caserato killing sAw where they stand and leaving this supposed star around a silent roster. Aros Dos, 1v4, and not even the kit to consider this round. FURIA have found 12 in this opening map, and Aros Dos just wants to be allowed to leave. Fallen. No guarantees.
In they come, and it's only the pistols to defend here for sAw. The dying lights of this game, and it might just be decided by the economy. Aros Dos giving them a run for their money. This Deagle will deliver. Aros Dos is doing something magical here to try and keep sAw in this. There just isn't time for FURIA, surely, as Art's cut down. Backstab from Yuri, 2 seconds, and Mutiris runs for the hills. sAw stay alive for now.
They find all the kills, sAw have nothing to show for it, and that has been, you know, the resounding feeling that sAw have never had these guns. They've never had the 4 buys. They'll throw him in with MP9s. It has found something. 5v4 off the top. FURIA send the rest of their team towards ramp.
I mean, Aros Dos has been like the one shining light, but how long can he keep this up? You know, was that just delaying the inevitable? It's what it feels like here as FURIA have reclaimed that man-down scenario. Now they take the lead in that regard. 4 on 3, moving up the ramp. Story with a desperate play through the smokes.
Okay.
He will keep them at bay for now. Dealt with by Yuri. Up through short, who creeps in. Fallen has not been missing a beat. And so him and Yuri left up in this 2v2 versus the 2 top fraggers of sAw. And they let it all go quiet. They let that creeping doubt settle in the minds of sAw.
Even the fear of the flank on both sides. Mutiris is resetting for a big flank. This late in the round is not what FURIA are expecting. They feel like they've just cleared it out. They're going to walk forward. They're taking a lot of space. Do we have this classic Spirit-esque boost up on the site? Fallen, spotting 1. He's going to go for the stick now. Yuri can cover. They're trying to sniff out where that second player is as Mutiris crawls closer.
I mean, this was so crazy to even make the decision to go back and flank. And at this point, sAw, they live and die based on the results of Mutiris. It feels like he's being considered by Fallen, but a missed shot from that AWP. And now the MP9 closing in, is locked out, crossing in the smoke. Aros Dos shut down, and FURIA will take their map away dominantly, 13-7.
Yeah, no better place for the Panthers than the jungles of Ancients as we get into map number 2. It is sAw's pick. We need to see something here, with the exception of pistol rounds. sAw were barely in that previous map. You hope they have the depth to show in this one, but what a tap for Art. P2K into the head of Story. They will cross a Portuguese pistol in through through red, wrapping the A site.
Art knows a thing or two, though, about this mobility in the mid-round, right? And he's looking to come in and backstab this flank through the red room. And red rum over towards Temple as Mutir is the only one not yet murdered by the FURIA ranks on this rotate over, is pinned in, is trapped, and he'll get locked out by sAw. Just Aros Dos left in this in a 1v3, an unlikely 1v3 as that bomb dropped down towards CT spawn. And both sAw and Art are ready to shut Aros Dos out of the clutch as he rounds the corner. 3 bullets left in the Glock. He has to get the reload off. Second shot of redemption here. He's whittling them down. No one able to find him yet, but finally sAw will.
It's no red run for sAw. It's just a whine as they disappear in that pistol. I like we have a flash for sAw to pop through the smoke, but there's so many players from FURIA. There's so many escape routes available. Almost a TK. Cello will mop it up with ease. And no issue against the Glocks. A kill, and that will be it.
And so sAw have to be ready for that. It's going to be a real test of, Mutir is seeing if he can cool around it.
I do like this fearless call for sAw. In the first gun round, they go right through the mollies with the smoke and they get cave instantly. The timing was almost lost by FURIA. Cello will check it though. And with that ramp smoke, now supplemented by cave, sAw, they may have the space, but they're also locked in a cage of their own making.
Wouldn't surprise me if we get some of that mid-round aggro we were just talking about right now, with kind of players trapped in the site with these smokes on a timer. You might feel tempted if you're Yuri to get flashed in, to take that little jiggle down ramp and try to take a fight to alleviate some of this pressure that they're feeling now.
Oh, sAw will come to them instead.
Yeah, he'll actually back up out of there, so that leaves them almost retake 4B, but Fallen Zorb keeps the advantage in favor of FURIA. Art goes running in with the MP9. Quick turn from Mutiriz.
He's got the bomb though, he's got to get out. Well, he takes that literally running away. This is a gap, this is huge right now. It's a T-spawn flank for sAw. If they just sprint to Donut, there's no one to stop.
He's at least going to hear this, right? He'll hear them dropping down, and so you can see sAw's already heading back to where he came over here towards A main.
I like going red here because if they went into A, look at where FURIA are. They can still actually end B through this play. But 20 seconds, boys. You're sitting in top mid. You've got to go.
They're going to leave Mutiriz to go Donut alone, low on health with the bomb. Oh, they've lost this round. Yeah, it's a done round.
Are they really going to try?
Last second, they come through, but you need this plant on Mutiriz, and he's just so low and he's so alone. Planting out in the open. Yuri's going to rob it from them. And so Yuri, right place, right time, all set up from that wrap out of sAw.
Oh, just overcooked, man. It just feels overdone.
Then they go on to look great across the board, not dropping a BO3 in the year till arriving at the major. It almost felt like they thought the job was done, and all they had was that streak to empower them, to move them forward. And now that they've lost that, they haven't looked the same since that first loss to Cloud9. They're not as experienced as the FURIA. They don't have that long tenure to fall back on and believe that they can do this. Art boosted up. But they will dodge him for now. Aros Dos going into the cave, so this boost won't find a thing. Not yet.
Well, they know that he's gone cave, at least. That should be pretty clear for FURIA. That smoke is just on the fly, so through it is Ujux. He plays on the lip so he can react. This is nice right now for sAw. Nade on ramp would go a long way for sAw. It would just take this kill clean. It's going to smoke the cave as well. They've got to get moving though. This bomb is ticking. The time is disappearing. They need to get on the stick right now. It's up to Warbangs, I think. The Molotov lands. It might be enough. And it feels like sAw have just pushed the boat out here for their first round. Oh, an attempt off the defuse, but it was too little, too late. The spam will do it for Aros Dos, and everybody dies.
Art has found somewhat of a gap here. Story still keeping an eye on middle, but arriving just a little later.
What a
crazy tag from sAw. And so Story wiped out before the round even really gets going for sAw. Right now, Mutiriz has got all this space out through A, but his team still sat back at the B double doors. And with mid lost, Mutiriz now learnt about how do they want to try and play around this. Going back feels scary. When they deal with Art, they know that that's one of the mid players, so at least that gives sAw the kind of leg up to feel like mid's clear.
Yeah, FURIA know what's going on. They're about to confirm it as well. sAw will hear these steps. They surely can't walk in main. Got all this space. Mutiris needs this support, so FURIA can full rotate. They can risk it all. I think Yuri's crashed, unfortunately. So this one is a 3v4 for FURIA. And Mutiris is ready to backstab. Bomb denial not allowed. It didn't feel like at least the tech issue would have made much difference as sAw swing for the fences into this game. Oh, look at the rush. It's going to get heard. Oh, my goodness.
Pistols get the openers. sAw immediate. We come back from the pause and the pressure is right there. It's right back on. Cello boxed into this little corner over on the long side. Good for the first kill. Roman will get the trade at least, but it's not easy for sAw now. A tiny moment to try get set up in these post plants, but they are very restricted. Both players stuck in the site. Lots of damage done to Roman. Art with another kill, and now it's just Story sitting bottom of the board for sAw, trying to deliver in the 1v3, and he can't.
That is disastrous. What a disrespectful call for FURIA to rush 2 P250s through A main and just double tap sAw in their spawn. They knew it was coming. They have the better rifles as well, and they just get made to look foolish. Great shooting for FURIA, but that's going to leave you dismal if you're sAw. Full tilt.
As far as a lot of these rifle rounds have gone for FURIA, this one's pretty measured. It's pretty passive. They're not really looking to take huge parts of the map away from sAw. They've given them a good degree of room, but we're going to start to see some of these moves happen in the mid-round as Fallen creeps out through Donut. Yuri up in the red room will get taken out by that AWP. Fallen, as a result, has to back off and just hold the line, but he gets the better of Story's AWP. Finds the equalizer for FURIA. Oh, and another from Fallen.
Go on.
Not missing a beat on the AWP.
sArthur's got his back as well. This might draw them the wrong way. Again, there's a lurkout A that's found all this room. The bomb's still locked into the B side, though. You've got to run T-spawn right now, or they have to exit Heaven. That's if they want to go A, and Fallen won't let them. Third kill on this AWP. Ujugs is locked in a box. A coffin full of nails, and sAw get hammered home. 5-3, FURIA. Never taking a tier 1 victory. Only picking up their first LAN win last year. A team wanting more. They're going to get it. Full A rush for sAw.
Couple of missed shots from sArthur. He's not able to recover that Fallen. Check this out. Watch how it's done, he says.
Another one.
Gonna nade that smoke open again for Fallen, and that lines them up for the kill to Aros Dos.
Important molly, but the bomb will be reinforced back to another position, and FURIA, they won't wait, they won't rest, they'll come in quick.
Oh, awkward miss splash there. At least let Story continue holding the line into Temple. Over and done with, yeah, it was a nice start for FURIA to recover this after the misses from sArthur, but suddenly it's gone back the other way. This slowdown from sAw has served them well. Fallen low on health, but is looking to make that first incision, and he's gonna get it. Now Cello looks to leave a mark, striking out through the temple, throws out the hands, and Mutiris is there to meet him. Both players low for FURIA, tagged up in these fights, but yet to finish the job. Mutiris is gonna try and get tricky with it in the 1v2.
I like this.
Only thing.
Let Cello walk up. Mutiris just wants to put distance between himself and his opponents. Position back on ramp. Timing open to play cave, but the bomb wouldn't be for that position. So if he does this, he's going to have to be swinging out of cave to kill FURIA on that tap. That being said, this is still the last place FURIA should expect him in. All comes down to the timing now.
Well, he knows where both players are coming from. Tap on the bomb, but Mutiris doesn't take the bait. He calls their bluff. Calls it again. Mutiris only just swinging out now, and he's going to knock Fallen off that defuse. And he knocks Cello out of the round. Beautiful clutch from Mutiris. The experienced man of sAw shines through when it matters.
Oh, is it a full B rush? They've got the lurk smoke instantly up ramp. They're going towards cave with a pace, but that Molotov has chewed them up. Yuri does a lot of damage. shallow can finish the job. That was optimistic at best for sAw. They try to throw a punchy, pacey play into this B bomb site, and they're still going. There's an AWP here, Fallen smoked out. There is a nade available for it, but they're just running into guns, and shallow is happy to deliver death. Another nade on the side, that could be a problem. Dodged by Materis, but sAw are far from comfortable here on B.
I mean, they have no room to maneuver, man. They are trapped in this tiny box of the B site.
Nice.
Crucial kill out of Materis to alleviate a lot of the pressure with Cave dealt with. That gives them the route to a bomb plant, but now Story's got to cook up a clutch. Line up on short. Story in with something here. Just one man left to beat, and he can't deal with Art.
Perfect cave setup as well.
Ooh, that
Easy
jiggle.
pre-fire.
Story might have looked good in that head-to-head in the last one, but now no contest. There is a weird timing here, hit by Materis, who's been the hero a handful of times in the series already, but you would need some huge results out of the guy here. Good kill to Art, but he takes a lot of damage in the process, and now they know about him. He doesn't have the element of surprise anymore. Fallen hunts him down at almost 20 kills deep at the end of this first half for Fallen. There's no doubt he wants that next stage. He wants that elimination stage for FURIA, maybe more than anyone else. Aros Dos will deal with the front man, but now he's got to deal with the rest of the band. Tap on the bomb. All three players for FURIA are grouped up in Cave. Can Aros Dos succeed where Story failed? A 1v3, the odds against him. Jiggle out of cello. Taps the bomb again. FURIA take the bait this time. And this time Aros Dos able to lock them both out of it. It's just KScerato from the cave with the backstab and another clutch attempt denied by FURIA to round out the half.
Just a game of what ifs. Got an instant A rush smoke as well. Meanwhile, sAw are trying to take mid from Donut. They've heard it, they realize what's going on, but those smokes force a decision. Do we play to deny the bomb or do we just give it up? Materis gets a quick pick. He'll hang around for more, but he can concede in a 5-on-4.
Nice kill for Roman. Joins the fray in defense of this A site. cello tries to run it through CT. Bomb plant at least for FURIA.
No excuses.
2v5. This is the best spot sAw have been in quite some time. They're going to run it Fallen. They feed him that first kill, but that's it. End of the line. Just KScerato now. Plays the trigger discipline. KScerato in with a chance, but as they swing him together, they lock him out of that clutch.
Big molly and spam to make sure that player couldn't get back in the cave. FURIA wait out the smoke. They want it to be perfect, but in doing so, it's allowed sAw to make a read, make a gamble, and it's great for them. 4 on this B-bomb site, FURIA walking into a trap.
Oh, but that's a nice way for it to start. Fallen's just spammed Roman out of the round. Materis time to don his cape again, but he won't be the hero. Not this time. 2 kills from him is not enough. And so a 4-man stack will not keep FURIA at bay. They play right into sAw's hands and they come out the other side laughing. And now the rest might just be a formality. 3-on-2, post-plant, a bomb to play around. Aros Dos in another one of these 1v3s. Never been able to walk them over the line yet. And it's not going to start now, not when sAw really needed it.
Oh, no escape either, no survival.
Aros Dos sees the shadow.
Nice.
2 kills from the guy over towards main. Attempt at the challenge. The trade comes from Art. And he will get away with it. Second player back in the donut. It's Materis. Safe pair of hands. Honestly, the one that you would want here.
Oh, God. 3v5, Harry. They've even got a lurker. It's just a cherry on top, and he's hit the perfect timing.
No.
This is his.
Oh,
no.
Hang on, it goes both ways.
Okay.
And he just looks away.
Now they got to go.
And they know it's not B. They know it's not B anymore. So they're going to start going back towards this A site where R opened up with that double out through main. Him and KScerato, many a year spent playing side by side. And so will that synergy be enough to overpower a sAw that are down in the dumps, that are doubting every move they make? Art seems to think so. Even gets out after this attempt at the trade. KScerato plants the bomb. Art's still locked into this fight back at Donut, but KScerato gets hung out to dry.
Oh, they were in 2 minds about that one completely. I feel like you got to both push the same position and take a kill together. Maybe Art feels like he can help his teammate out and that Donut player won't come swinging first, but...
They get a trade. They'll take a long pause in the middle of the round and they wait, they gauge the reactions, and they always get given them. Sadly, oftentimes it is Story as well. That next domino to fall.
Who's here, though?
Ujax is the surprise, but the molly, he has to extinguish that, and now they know about a player in at the site on default. Instead, we're looking at Mutiris. This might have to be his moment to shine. One kill from the veteran. Bit more damage done from his teammate, but not the kills yet. Instead, it's Yuri to return this one to a 3-on-3. And look at how restricted the map is right now. For Ujax and Roman, someone's got to step up with 15 seconds. Time could do it for them here. Roman, both players have got to come his way. They've got to run right into him.
Nice.
Drops the smoke to try give himself a bit more leverage, and it's just Yuri left to beat. Roman holds the line. FURIA are leaving this one down to the wire, and we've seen that betray them before. Art's backstab is spotted, he's tagged up. Ujax covering from long, but it's Roman run down. Story's all quick reactions anymore, just the one. And Ujax clotheslined and finished off as the long side falls apart for sAw. Mutiris on this backstab, and Arosdos away from the action. And a gut-wrenching decision has to be made here. There's so much damage done to FURIA. sAw is the only guy with health. But if you go for this 2v4 and you don't win it and everyone dies, you've got nothing up against 12 rounds to FURIA. With Elimination staring you dead in the face, and it's not that Elimination Stage. So they save here. They at least get rifles out of the round, but not even that's a guarantee. sAw removes one of them, and the second, and that is the worst possible outcome for sAw. As per usual, they're not jumping the gun on this. No crazy Hail Mary.
Well,
there's the kill. There's that first domino falling at the end of the tether for sAw. FURIA group, they want to get in a B right now, and there's only one man here. It's just Roman. It's Roman's Deagle, or it's nothing for sAw. He needs success, and he's under that pressure. Does get out with one, and they let him cross. They let him live. He keeps this even at least. Gives sAw a fighting chance in what might be their last round played at the major. Swing out from the cave is punished. sAw with one more, and it took a while. But FURIA finally arriving in Copenhagen and in good form. The reverse sweep from 0-2 down, and now being the third Brazilian team to qualify for that elimination stage.